The chair recognizes the representative from Blackhawk for opening remarks on House File 2748.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, tonight I'm happy to bring forward this ag-friendly legislation that has been a joint effort between this legislative body, Secretary Nag, and the IDAL's office. This bill does several things, including expanding economic opportunities for Iowa farmers, delivering tax relief and fairness, strengthening biosecurity and protecting producers, and modernizing department functions and improving government efficiency. There are amendments.
There are a lot of amendments. Clerk will call out the first one.
H8292 by Wolf of Blackhawk.
The chair recognizes the representative from Blackhawk for opening remarks on Amendment H8292.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This amendment is a clarifying amendment. It changes a couple things, including effective date, and clarifies some of the language in the bill.
And the clerk will call up the amendment to the amendment.
H8342 by Wolf of Blackhawk.
The chair recognizes the representative from Blackhawk for opening remarks on Amendment H8342.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This amendment to the amendment is very simple. It inserts the word hemp into the agritourism definition.
Is there discussion on the amendment? The chair recognizes the representative from Woodbury, Representative Schulten.
Yes, I think when we look at agriculture now and the challenges growing and expanding things like hemp, I think is a good thing, and so I'll be supporting this bill.
The chair recognizes the representative from Polk, Representative Losi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the House. The Iowa Ag Tourism Promotion Act is a bill that we instituted. I was here. I think it was one of my first years here in the legislature. And it was meant to cover agricultural and farm activities such as pumpkin farms and pumpkin patches, places where people would go to do a tourist activity on a farm. We've continued to expand that over the years. This year, in the main body of the bill, we expanded to Christmas tree farms. Okay, that makes sense. There's some relationship to the original intent of the bill. It provides immunity to the owner of the land if you're on there for the purpose of that tourism activity. I have yet to understand or yet to hear any argument that a hemp field, which is essentially a cornfield, only a different product, has any sort of tourism value, at least yet. Maybe it'll get there, but right now it's not the equivalent of a pumpkin patch. It's not the equivalent of a Christmas tree farm, and we are extended immunity to what is essentially a cornfield with a different crop. It's an incredibly large expansion of the purpose of this bill. I cannot support it. I will not support it, and I would urge the body to reject it as well.
The chair recognizes the representative from Adair, Representative Sorensen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, this amendment is very narrow. It simply clarifies that hemp, as defined in Section 204A2 of the Code, is included in the definition as a farm crop. This aligns with other updates already being made in this section of the bill, reflects the fact that it's federally compliant with hemp and is treated as an agricultural commodity. It does not change any existing restrictions on hemp products or uses under the law. And I would say, as in relation to the tourism, I would say tourism as in promotion and as economic growth. I think that's what it is. It's not like a farm. It's not like a corn or soybean field. A hemp field generally, especially in Iowa right now, is a lot smaller. And I think this is a great opportunity for our hemp growers.
The chair recognizes the representative from Crawford, Representative Holt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise in opposition to this amendment for the same reasons Representative Losi stated, but also because this came at the last minute. It seems to me every time we do something related to THC or marijuana, we get surprised. We find out we passed something and we didn't realize what the implications were of it. And we continue to have more and more children and people addicted in our state, which is contributing to the mental illness crisis that we have in our state. Don't think it's a good idea, so I will be opposed. Thank you.
The chair recognizes the representative from Fayette, Representative Ingalls.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would rise in support of this amendment, and while I appreciate Representative Losey's comments, cornfields do have tourism value. There are corn mazes all over this state that people flock to in the fall and enjoy their experience.
Seeing no further discussion, Chair recognizes Representative Wolf moves Amendment H8342. All those in favor say aye. Aye. A division has been called, seconded by Representative from Crawford, seconded by the Representative from Sioux. This is now a record roll call vote. The clerk will open the machine, receive your vote. State your point. Yes. Jones. Aye. Have you all now voted? Clerk will close the machine, receive your vote. Those will pay attention to the results of the vote. Those voting aye, 54. Those voting no, 35. Absent or not voting, 11. The amendment has passed. We are now on Amendment H8292 as amended. Is there discussion? Seeing no discussion, a representative from Blackhawk moves amendment. Oh, there is discussion. Chair recognizes representative from Woodbury, Representative Scholten.
My bad. Okay. So we're on the amendment now. I was a little bit confused there. So again, supportive, encourage folks to vote for it. Thank you.
Seeing no further discussion, the representative from Blackhawk moves amendment H8292. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The amendment has passed. The clerk will call up the next amendment.